The first motivation is really know about the other and share that experience with the people and have an image of it, a moment that will stay there forever.
You can't beat a moment. There's no way. I mean, the photo is the moment. It's just that instant that vanishes right away, that will never repeat.
It captures a moment in time, and that moment is gone forever. But the photograph is there, and it's just amazing.
Time is constantly passing, that the clock is constantly ticking. Every moment that passes, we miss. And so the camera gives us an opportunity to freeze and hang on to some of them.
And I want that moment to be as strong and as beautiful and as complete as possible.
We're riding on the front seat of reality, and by doing our work, we're allowing people to be participant of that situation, to be in that situation at that time through our eyes.
As a viewer, you add another layer of information to it. You think about, you use your own imagination to think, okay, what did it smell like there? And what happened before and after? And so it really actively involves the viewer.
And they can make some decisions about it, and they can like it or not like it, or they can learn something from it, or they can be surprised by it, or they can be moved to weep by it.
And that is beautiful, no? That everybody and every experience couldn't reach your eyes and your way of seeing the world. It's an amazing process that never stops. It's a never-ending process that you are learning and growing and thinking about photography in different ways with the time, no?
It changes the way I see the world over and over again. That's one of the reasons I keep doing it.
What else is going to show you what your mother looked like at the age of 20 when the moonlight was just falling on her face just so? I mean, words can't describe that, you know?
For people to actually care about another culture, they have to relate to them first. And to me, that's my biggest goal.
Especially when we're dealing, and you're talking about genocide and you're dealing with statistics, right? So you talk about 800,000 dead in Rwanda, 200,000 dead in Bosnia, several hundred thousand dead in Darfur and still dying. Those numbers are almost, and should be, they're incomprehensible. But when you put the image of a child, of a father, of a daughter, or somebody that is suffering, trying to survive, or maybe has passed away because of this, when there's that ability to kind of connect the audience with a face rather than with a number or rather than with just a concept, things change very drastically.
You're putting them in that situation. And that work is extremely important, and that's what I remind myself every time something really visual, something really strong happens. It's just, people need to know about this. And most of the times, you're the only person that can do it because you're there.
I think all of us can look at our work and say, at the very least, one person was affected for the better, a life was saved here. And I'm sure it's in the multiples, it's not just one. And wow, I mean, that's an incredible power of photography to affect, even to save one person's life. Not a lot of people's jobs you can say like you did that. And so I think the time that we spent, the energy and the sacrifice that we make as photographers to be able to go and tell these stories of people who are obviously really need their voices heard, I think is really testament to photography and to the notion of what we as photojournalists are trying to do.
And it'll be hard in some situations, but in many, many others, you'll enjoy it so much, you'll have so much fun just dealing with the subjects, and it's a balance. There's no way preparing yourself, you just need to be strong. And again, remind yourself what you're doing is worth it.
And somebody give me a hug, give me the hand and tell me thank you. Tell me thank you for taking care of us. I think the work is done. Even the pictures are this or that, are good, are big, are beautiful, are strong, but that thanks means that all this process and all this risk and all these hard situations have been important and have been effective and have been a hand, a help, something important for somebody, and that made me happy and made me go again for it.